This is Crew. He's our youngest grandson of Sherry and I, and this is our daughter Liz. She said that some battles weren't worth the fight, and this wasn't one that day. Well, here's a battle we're going to do. Is we're going to take an old sprayer, Terra Gator sprayer, and we're going to peel off all the excess and use it as a spray tender for our farm and for spraying, and we're excited about that. So come along with us. We got carried away. The battery went dead on the camera, so I didn't do a good job, but there was 4 of us working, and wow, this thing turned out good, and it just did. It turned out well. Max Ag Solutions is Trent Maxwell. Been working with him for several years now, quite a number. And whether it was these 100 bushel soybeans, 100 plus soybeans we had, or the chemical program that we're using, fertility program that we're using, he is on the job for us and has been, and a trusted part of the farm. You know, I continue to have cab corn. Maybe I need to be a better operator, but the biggest issue we have is getting things to town now, getting to the elevator. So we trust him. Things have been going in a positive direction for many years now, and so we think he might be able to give you some help if that's something that fits your program, your farm, and so give him a call. So we're excited about that. This is really going to help our farm. Trent has really made some good choices, a good pattern of thinking to allow us to move to this type of system, and I appreciate that. Him and I and Aaron own the sprayer together. That is something we haven't talked much about, but for our farm. Owning that together is taking a machine that we probably would need 3 times the acres for in order to justify it. We now can spread that between the two of us. It is doable for Sherry and I on our farm. It's doable for them and their spouses on their farm. So far, you know, we have not had any issues. We put an engine in it. We were able to do that. We're spread out enough that when he's too wet, I'm dry, and when I'm too wet, I'm, you know, and so that's working. And then just even some sharing of labor has been quite helpful, at least to me, in doing this. And Trent has some background and knowledge in custom application that Aaron and I do not have, as well as that whole agronomy thing as well. So that has been very a blessing to our farm. And sometimes that's how you have to look at it. Now, you know, this is wonderful to go jump in a sprayer and you own it, and it's yours, and you do with what you want, and it's ready when you want, you know, that's great. But at the end of the day, for us, we have to make sure that we can stay, and I was telling him this the other day, he probably didn't like it. My dad always tells me, horse blinders. You know how they put the blinder on the horse so it just runs straight? Sometimes if we got to stay within our lane of the highway, you know, they do have a slow lane. Sometimes that's where I need to be. And sometimes because of our size, we can jump to the express lane. So I don't want folks to think, well, you know, you're stuck. We're not stuck, because we can spray another 1,000, 1,500 acres than we are currently, and we're prepared. So we can go to the express lane. For right now, we're staying steady. So something to think about on your farm and how you're doing things. You might be able to share some stuff with a neighbor. You might be able to share some labor or equipment or even, and I'm not gonna knowledge, right? Maybe they're smarter at something than you are, and vice versa, right? So, okay, so I'm ready to start the day. I don't know if you noticed, but I say so a lot. I'm gonna head over, it is a weekend, so I am head cheese on turkey picker-upper today. Again, I want to thank Andrew. Sherry and I are blessed to have Andrew to come and help us each day. And what a wonderful fella he is. Really doing just an awesome job for us. Hoping he doesn't decide to grow wings and get a real job. You know, but someday he will. That's the whole design. We talked about it. This is a starter job for running young person, and just really proud of what he does and his help for us. So, okay, so on to the turkey barns. So Shadow has went and bent this like shoe, or I don't know what you might call it, but anyway, the tank itself will kind of be pocketed in that with a bolt and spring, and that will allow the tank to kind of flex, lasting a little bit more over the road. So there'll be one on each corner. They will not support weight. All they will do is support keeping it in place. And so let me talk a little bit about brainstorming, because I think that's an important part. And sometimes on a farm, I don't know about you, but we kind of live in our own little tunnel, and being able to talk things through with the four of us, each had different ideas, and we would talk it through, and then we'd think about that, we'd do some more work, and we'd think about it, and we'd, like, this is the 5th or 6th version of this, and this has turned out really, really well. So running things by another, don't be sit on your pride for a little bit and kind of listen and open up and absorb, and you may find out that while your idea is not wrong, or you're thinking incorrectly, maybe you're stuck in a pattern, or you're stuck in this zone, and you open up to other ideas, and then you can take it and make it yours, or it just simply is, that's a better idea, I'm going to do that. So this has been wonderful. This is a tank off of a Terra Gator, a large 3-wheeled or 4-wheeled sprayer, and so they had taken it off, put something else on it, or whatever it is they've done. And so what we've done then is we have stripped it down to the pieces that we want. Hopefully, if you are interested in some of these, we have a charge pump, we have some cylinders and some things that we've taken off that you may need parts for. These are older pieces of equipment and you may still have it in working on your farm. We have the parts, and we would like to move them on to somebody other than the junk man, right? Which is what will happen. But so this has turned out well. I'm going to finish it up real quick this morning with some welding here. So Shadow made the plate, and here we have bolted through. He's welded it on. Okay, so that is put together. I put some paint on there, did a little grinding, touch up. We got the top water tank back down temporarily. Looks pretty good there. Had a great day. Trent and Aaron yesterday, we got all that stuff done. I got a plate that we're going to use to mount the pump on. Probably right up in here. It'll come out. We'll hook back all that stuff. Trent's going to take care of that. Him and Aaron going to work on that. I've got the trailer leveled back out. So win, win, win. And if you need any parts for a sprayer, there's cylinders. Like I got the charge pump. What else we got? There's a cooler, oil cooler, different things like that. Hey, holler, because I mean, I don't want to take them to the junk man. You know what I mean? But I know I like the pump. I know what it's worth. So you know, even if we got half or so, a third for it, that's better than throwing it away. So anyway, thanks for coming along on this. A very big blessing. So this is going to really help us, and glad it worked out okay. All right, so I'm going to get this thing out of here. It is sunny, going to get some rain tomorrow, but I got some more stuff to tinker with. And so, hey, don't forget to take 5, because it is not going to take that long. It's only going to take a minute. And I hope you're experiencing the blessings that God is giving you every day. We sure are here. So thank you, and have a good day.
Like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Ask your questions so we can all learn together. Come and grow with us.